watching clips, the best moments from our live streams every Monday and Friday. Don't miss out. Watchale. Our thoughts on AI and the real fear that Hollywood is being gripped by, because I think this is a smart move, and this goes right in line with some of the commentary and opinion I want to give, and then obviously getting Cameron's opinion on it as well. So I was recently at an event, and I'm going to keep everything plural, talking to them,
Okay.
and them has been working in the business as a VX and AI professional for decades.
Okay.
Decades. And them, this was a one-on-one conversation in a room full of just complete insiders as far as professionals working in the business. It's not woke. It's not Hollywood trying to tell us what to do. I appreciate and I love the poll, Fletch. But Hollywood's biggest fear right now is AI because they can't control it. And they will never be able to control it.
Well, they might through the course. We'll get to that.
But this is not my opinion. This is the opinion of them, right? This working professional. Okay. And that because of that, this generation is not watching cinema. They're not going to cinema. They're on YouTube and they're playing video games, like massive numbers.
Yes. Yeah.
And that Hollywood is freaking out over this.
Mm-hmm.
There is a video that I put up in regards to the politics of the award season, which them also talked about, which I think Cameron knows. Everything's politics in competition with that's almost
Best Picture isn't about the Best Picture. It's about who won the most supporters in the Academy.
Right. There's nothing surprising there.
Yes.
What surprised me, didn't surprise me, is what them was saying. It almost was kind of validating what we've been talking about the last couple of years. And that AI killed the movie star. It's like you can keep going back to with each new technology invention, Cameron. We take a leap forward, someone suffers. We take a leap forward, someone suffers. So here you are an acclaimed writer in Hollywood, in and out of Hollywood, novels, screenplays, all the different mediums. What are your thoughts on this? Because this is probably someone in that you've swam circles in the same circles with.
Okay. Well, I agree that AI is not going away anywhere, and it's going to get better and better. I think it's going to get more believable. Eventually, it's going to overcome a lot of the uncanny valley reactions that we have. That this doesn't quite look human, right? And so the only choice that Hollywood has is to utilize this as a technology to its best. I mean, one of the criticisms that people have had is that efforts to recreate Luke Skywalker and others using various technologies have not been as effective as fan films, and that's a valid criticism. Right, they've even had to start bringing some of those people who are able to use deepfake into like Disney to like
them brought that up. Them brought that up. That in it. Okay, go on. I'm sorry.
And so that's an example of the institutional structure being shaken, right? Because I've experienced that personally when I was on the show Kings. This was long before AI, but there was internet promotion was on there. So this was on 2009. The show Kings on NBC. I was put in charge, or at least one of the two people put in charge of trying to create a cool new website for the show before it premiered. And I went out and found an external friend of mine who has a very successful web company, and within 24 hours. With just knowing the synopsis of the show, he had no inside scripts or information. He created this stunning demo website of what Kings could be, and created like an online game that people could participate in and get them engaged in, all within 24 hours with almost no information, and it was 100% effective for the show. And I was blown away. We brought it in to the people at NBC, and their reaction was this. Like you can see the body language. They didn't, and they're like, why are you going to an outside vendor? We have our own people, right? And you have to trust that we can do better than this crap. So okay, I mean, it's your money, right? I can't force you to hire my guy, but okay. And then a few weeks later, they put up their website, which is a piece of garbage. They put up the website that their inside people did, which was literally just photos of the cast. That was it. Photos of the cast. That was our website.
Wow.
It was even by the standard 2009, it was embarrassingly low tech, right? It was garbage.
Yeah.
And I couldn't believe that they walked away because the arrogance of the system was they didn't want an outsider coming in. Well, that arrogance is now being broken, right? Because you having outsiders doing fan films that look better than a lot of the stuff that's being produced, right? And so it's and now they're being forced to deal with, like I said, Favreau is aware of the numbers. They're aware of what people are doing on YouTube and other venues, and so they have no choice but to adapt and bring this into the system. There will always be, because it's moving so rapidly, and because
Hmm.
Hollywood is a bureaucratic structure, it will always be a little bit behind where things are, even if they
Mm.
brilliant people, because the brilliant people still have to answer to bureaucrats who are slow in understanding and seeing the future. And so, but I don't believe it's going to kill Hollywood. I mean, I just did you guys all see Cobra Kai, the most recent slate of
Yes.
episodes? Right? I loved it, right? And I've loved the whole show. I've loved every season of the show, and I love this most recent. But spoiler alert, they use AI for the first time, as far as I'm aware, to bring Mr. Miyagi back briefly in a dream sequence, right? Um, and it was very effective. It looked like the actor, right? And it was very effective. So they were satisfied. The audience gets satisfied by the use of AI within the overarching story there. And the power that Hollywood still has, if they understand it, is that you have potentially the best storytellers in the world here and available if you use them. If you use great screenwriters, like the writers of Cobra Kai are some of the best writers in the world. They know how to write, right? And so they then utilize AI to just advance a good, solid story. And so that's the only way Hollywood's going to be salvages. And smart people like Favreau are already ahead of the curve of that. They're seeing it.
So, and then to carry that, it's so funny. Everything you just mentioned, right? And
Mhm.
every example you just mentioned,
Yeah,
we talked about in this long conversation that I had with them. Uh, in from even the Miyagi example
yeah,
to to uh, the to the Luke Skywalker, in that the thing that's the next frontier is independent filmmakers being able to just do what you just said, do their own AI.
yeah,
And that's the future, and then hopefully it balancing itself in regards to getting real writers, real scripts,
yeah.
because you could tell as far as AI written scripts. Um, but no, it was incredible to
But
hear.
that's the one thing I don't have any fear of, that AI is going to be able to do scripts. I mean, sadly, there are a lot of bad screenwriters around Hollywood too, and some of the AI scripts are better than the
Mhm.
bad screenwriters, right? They are. But, again, I'm not holding it. I'm holding it to the best of what AI can do and the best of what human beings can do. And I believe the best of what human beings can do, at least in script screenwriting, will always exceed what AI can do, because the nature of storytelling is to access what is not yet known, right? It is to access potentialities and that do not exist. AI copies what exists and maximizes it, but
Mhm.
there will always be someone who comes with a visionary new story that nobody's ever thought of, and that will be the human element that will allow storytelling to remain dominant.
So going back to Favreau and Star Wars,
Yes.
which we talked about, because that could be pulled off with what you've been reporting, is because they have so much back AI footage of our three heroes, right? Mark Hamill, Carrie Fisher, Harrison Ford. Then was saying the problem is that you could tell that the voice didn't work as far as uh, Indiana Jones, the latest Indiana Jones.
Yeah, that's why you notice that there's no voice in these OTOY Star Trek stuff.
Hmm.
They're silent.
Oh, really? I didn't see. I
They're,
haven't
they're,
seen that
they're
one yet. I saw images. They looked really cool. I'm just
They looked good, but they don't speak ever, because I
okay.
think they're aware of the limits. Although Mr. Miyagi did speak in this dream sequence, and I don't know if they got a voice actor that mimicked his voice or they used AI.
Well, they
But
have an actor now. They have a new younger Miyagi actor.
but Miyagi spoke as the older Miyagi in that dream sequence. If
Right?
I
Yeah.
recall,
I thought it worked,
I
and
thought
I
it was.
was.
I did. I mean, again, I would have to listen to the actor Pat Morita's voice again to hear it, but it felt true to me.
When it was a quick moment. Did you see it? Did you
Fletcher,
watch it? Did you watch that moment in Cobra Kai?
I watched it. Are you talking to Fletcher?
I'm talking to you,
Yeah,
Cameron.
yeah, no, I saw all of Cobra Kai,
Yeah. Yeah.
and
Yeah. Okay, good. Let's get your quick thoughts, Fletcher, and then we're gonna hit some
I love. Yeah.
some comments and some super chats.
No, yeah, I agree. I think AI is going to be a powerful tool for Hollywood to use. You already see a lot of a lot of studios using it. So it's gonna play a pivotal role, and I'm excited to see because I already see. I have some friends that do like design work
Yeah.
and
Mm,
also like music videos. I got a ton of friends that do music videos, and they're all using AI. They're all using all kinds of systems that usually were used for gaming, graphics design in videos, and it's easily maneuver into sci-fi. So they're using all those tools. So the young generation right now coming up of filmmakers are going to be able to do
it'd be crazy.
complete you know a movie like from
Well,
zero to nothing just
so
in their own house.
so yeah, I'm gonna cut you off real quick. We need to talk to your friends because I did get very freaked out, inspired. That I'm like, you know what? I want to do something with They Call Me Charleston now.
Why
Yeah, you
not?
should.
Do it. Do
It's
it.
written. Obviously, I wrote every word. Let's
Yeah.
feed it into that AI, and I would be just
Well, you've just hit the pivotal thing there, Paulie, which goes back to what I just said a few minutes ago. AI will be able to make entire movies very soon, right? And make them look good.
Yeah,
That won't be the issue. The issue will be whether the storytelling supports it. And you've got a successful book. People are reading your book. People are liking your book. So you've got the storytelling to support it, right? And so that's going to be the one thing. Screenwriting is going to become even more important in the days to come for Hollywood to survive and for independent filmmakers to succeed. Because just because you can make a beautifully shot video, if you don't have a good script, people aren't going to like it. And so you're going to have to, those of you who want to do this independently, you just got to up your screenwriting game. You got to learn this craft.